Hello, hello, and welcome in. This is Kelsey with Youngblood Tarot, and I am coming in with a Friday vibe check. So, for the first time, I actually have a channeled message for you, and I'm really excited. So I was in a really relaxed state, and this visualization came to me, and it was a person being suspended, like in a harness and transported about this giant cake. And the cake was, about 2.5 of this person long, in diameter, I guess you would say. So a huge cake, but it was beautiful, purple cake, and she was piping icing all over the cake in these various shades of purple, white, like pearls, like edible pearls on this cake. It was absolutely gorgeous. And in case you're interested, she was wearing like overalls, and she had like a kind of a bob haircut with like dark brown hair. So that does remind me of someone I knew as a child. I don't know if that has any relevance to you, but basically the message that I was getting from this is that there's something that you're working on right now that's bigger than you. And, it seems like you are starting to view it, but it's just so large, like the enormity of it. And it's like you're putting on the finishing touches of it, and it's so intricate and beautiful. So I'm so curious about what it is that you're working on right now. And so, yeah, I hope that resonates with you. And I want to get some messages going from the Rainbow Brain School Oracle deck. How has your week been so far? I feel like this has been a very nose to the grindstone kind of week for me. Not altogether unpleasant, but also not without its challenges. Interesting. So this first card says, I am brand new. And I don't believe I've ever pulled this in a reading. So the colors are like starting darker and cooler and radiating outward into like brighter, warmer tones. And it says, Source, baby me, childhood me, teenager me, I am brand new. So it's like all of those experiences are still there. The core of who you are is still there. But in another way, you're completely brand new because you've changed. You're putting in this effort, and also life is happening to you and causing you to change. Just think about how much you have evolved over the years. Like legitimately look back 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. And I'm sure there are things that have grown within you that are beautiful. Show up, okay? So I feel like you do have a sense, you have been working on this project, so it's time for you to show up, to finish it, to put in the work to complete it. It's like, here's the show, time for the show, final product, here it is. The thinking mind acts like it's everything, but it's not. There's a strong mind-body connection. The microbiomes in our guts affect our moods, and our thoughts, our health. It's so much deeper than our brain. And also this calls to mind intrusive thoughts. We can have these intrusive thoughts, negative thoughts, that aren't representing our true self, like our true beliefs and our true voice. So, just remembering that those random thoughts that pop up aren't necessarily you, and you're far more than just that intellectual level, or that chatter that goes on inside your mind, I should say. I used to live in fear, so I know the area well. Yep, hasn't changed much. much. Anyway, I just feel this message is saying that when you are stuck in fear, it's just stagnation. You know, nothing has changed in this fearful energy. It's just like a collective energy, and you can choose to live in that fear, but you're really not going anywhere with that. And that's really the purpose when people do try to incite fear. That's the purpose, to keep you stuck. Imagination and reality are scheduled to be inverted. Yep, so you are definitely manifesting. I've seen that in your past readings. I feel it absolutely fits in with this cake vision that I had. And just that the things that you're daydreaming about, the things that you're imagining, the things that you're just kind of like loosely planning or going over in your head, those things come into reality. So like for better or for worse, what you focus on, you know, you're manifesting. Thank you for these messages. All right, let's get some astrology cards. So many sky events going on. I can't even keep track of all of them. Eclipses. Sagittarius, shoot for the stars. Absolutely. Follow your dreams. Follow your passions. Sagittarius is the sign of like international travel, long distance travel. This is you like reaching out into the world, maybe sharing your philosophies, sharing your unique point of view. Solar eclipse. Yeah. Watch doors of opportunity swing open. Okay, so I believe we do have a solar eclipse coming up, I think on the 29th. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. And of course, I will look it up for sure and put it in the comments. But yeah, a beautiful, bright opportunity. It's like this moment of clarity. Something that was, you know, feeling stuck, just swinging wide open. Beautiful. Then we have Capricorn, buckle down and get to work. So yes, I did see that person actively putting in work to finish, you know, the final product of the cake, their masterpiece, this thing that's going to extend out beyond them in the world, that's bigger than they are. And sometimes it does require a bit of like obsessive energy because Capricorn is the devil. So like, oftentimes the best the best outcomes, the best final product comes, you know, when there's a bit of obsession and like drive, extra energy put into something. South Node, stick to your comfort zone. Okay, so this is maybe not necessarily a time to try something new, but rather we're like perfecting the innate talents that we already have. Yeah, and then fourth house, go back to basics. So yes, just really stick to routine. Make sure that your environment is supportive, you know. I'm seeing like, make sure you're taking care of your health, drinking plenty of water, nourishing yourself, getting rest, you know, connecting with your immediate family and the people that are most important to you. And really focusing on like just getting this final phase of the projects completed so that it can just really shine out into the world. How exciting! It's time for tarot. It's time for tarot. Time. Tarot. Okay then. Am I just uncoordinated, or or the message is trying to fly out. That's how I feel like. They just want to come out and make themselves heard. Okay, 7 of Torches. So this is about defending your position. You are on the top of the pile. But look at all those wands coming at you. Fiery wands that you have to fend off. And you do have the capacity. So, guard your spot at the top of the pile. Princess of Cups. So this is the Page of Cups. So, I feel like this is, okay, so this is someone drinking from your cup. So I feel like this is your message or your project, like really resonating with people, you know? I see the pages as messages, and so this is your message that's coming to nourish the world. I like how her crown is off, so she is, you know, putting down that responsibility, putting down that title, and really connecting with nature and like just embracing her sweet side, being open and without pretense. Okay, then we got a couple 4s coming out together. So 4 of Swords is about rest, recovery, healing. 4 of Pentacles is about material stability, and yet not really like abundance. So the person is holding on very tightly to their coins, and I feel like they're side-eyeing something, that red tree, the storm clouds. It's like, I feel like it's a message to protect your energy, protect your resources, because you need a lot of energy for the project you're working on, and you may need, financial resources as well. So guard that energy for the things that are most important. Okay. All right, I feel like we got some good advice. I want to hear like the long-term potential outcome of this project. Like what's the reach? What's the huge importance? Like what's the largeness of it? What's the effect it's going to have on the world? All right. So you're going to be helping people process their emotions in some sort of way, or celebrating their emotions. You could be someone, very creative. Like if you're a musician or an artist, like you like to bring in an emotional element into your creations, and it's not always like the bright sunny side of things. Sometimes it's the deeper sadness that really inspires people, or those like strong emotional ties, or even confusion. I feel like you're bringing clarity to a lot of confusion as well. You could be an advisor who helps people navigate their darkest times. Actually, your message that you're bringing forward can make people like transition from this state into this state, where they're kind of like at the mercy of their emotions and like the circumstances, feeling unclear, to like complete and total clarity, strength, wisdom, this true kingly energy. See these eyes on his armor. He really sees the truth, and he has the angel wings to kind of transcend the confusion. So I feel like what you're doing, and like what's the way you're helping people in this world, is you're helping them create balance in their life. so that they can like start to pursue their passion. So like, a person does typically need to come from a place of stability. They need to figure out these darker parts of themselves, overcome them, balance their lives in order to like make room for something that's like truly passionate and inspiring. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I love it. It could be a counselor, like a therapist, or just some type of personal development speaker or writer. And let's get a few golden mantras. Just a minute, please. Let it go, let it flow. So really release things and know that the universe has your back and that things are going to work out the way they're supposed to. I am breaking the generational patterns that once held my lineage behind. This is like my goal in life. So maybe you resonate with that as well. And, maybe just like you're part of this new generation that is focused on healing. And hopefully, you're turning things around from like, instead of like having the continuous cycle of wounding, now you're healing. I honor the beauty of stillness. So absolutely, it's very important for you to get rest. As you're putting your all into this project, take time for meditation, take time to sleep, and just be with yourself as well in solitude. Nature. Hella in my bag. Okay. So how you're helping others, this project you're working on, your true passion project, it's bringing in the riches. It's bringing in the abundance that you deserve, because, we should put money in the hands of good people and people who want to help others. So absolutely, if that's your intention, then I believe that you should be receiving abundance and using that to create more good in the world. And I think that is a beautiful place to end off today. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next time.